Hey man, what the do y'all know about sports?
You are now listening to the best damn sports podcast. Period. Welcome back, everyone, to the What Do Women Know About Sports podcast. I am Bree Nicole.
And I'm Vicky D.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we haven't been here in a while.
I know. Yeah.
Stuff happens.
A lot has been happening. Of course.
Yeah, work, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it like would you say it's like the school year starting back?
So classes start Monday, the 23rd.
Oof.
And we're currently on a 2-week blackout where nobody can request off because it's the start of the semester.
Right, they need all bodies. Right.
So I was on campus this past week, and people started to move in Thursday and Friday. You know, just stress me out. Why don't they?
I can only imagine.
Yeah, so I'm not at so classes start Monday. I'm at home that week, but I'm on phones, and I just know I'm gonna die.
You know you're gonna get all calls that first week. You know it.
But you've been asking questions all summer, so you shouldn't have no questions on the first day.
You know that you know.
If you've been asking questions and calling all summer, you shouldn't have no questions come Monday. You should be prepared. You shouldn't have no questions from me. None, because I don't have no answers at this point.
We need like just a segment of like your about your work.
Just what financial aid is, because we shouldn't. At this point, y'all shouldn't have no questions. Like you've been calling ever since May. You should have no questions.
Well, we'll let us know how that goes that first week.
I'm already stressed out.
You know you gotta let us know.
I'm already stressed out. It's only Saturday. It's crazy.
Oh,
but how's
man.
life?
Life is cool. Life is great.
It's hot.
I know. Oh my God. I walked out of because early this morning it was cool, of course.
Yeah, I took my dog to the vet this morning. It wasn't bad, but it's hot now.
Yeah, I walked outside. I was like, whew. Yeah, I'm just ready for fall.
Listen, I was talking to some people the other day, and I was like, it's so much easier to like plan an outfit or dress for fall, winter than it is for summer.
I mean, not really. Just throwing some shorts, tank top.
But that's not really an outfit. Moving. That's just like, all right, you just going about your day.
Well, I mean, are you trying to like put on a whole ensemble? Like
it's just harder to do stuff with summer because like you just want to be doing nothing because it's hot. Whereas for fall,
I mean, you don't want to do nothing because it's cold either.
Well, I'm opposite. I prefer to be outside in the winter.
That's because when your birthday, February, right? January, right.
But it's easier in the fall and winter, and because like the clothes are just a little bit cuter too. Like who doesn't love a hoodie?
True. I mean, I love my hoodies and sweatshirts and sweatpants. Yeah.
Yeah. A jogger said it takes you a long way. A jogger said it takes you a long way. So I would be glad when summer is like coming to an end.
Yeah.
The summer wasn't as bad as last summer. It's hot though. That's the only bad thing about living here. I think it's the humidity more than anything. And I don't like being hot. So if you don't have air, don't invite me.
In your car, at your house.
Don't invite me. I'm not coming. If I walk in and the air don't work, it's time to go. I'm not coming. That's just. But the last time we did do an episode, we did a recap of the Olympics.
Right.
There was some good stuff. Shout out to all the medalists, whether you got gold, silver, or bronze. The Paralympics are getting ready to start. That's exciting too because it's I feel like they are athletes. They just have a disability. So I may watch some of those too.
Yeah.
I've actually been rewatching the stuff that I missed.
With the Olympics?
Yeah. Uh-huh. So I missed a lot of like events it's some stuff I just probably wasn't gonna watch. But the synchronized swimming, it's called artistic swimming now.
They changed it?
Yeah. So I guess like synchronized wasn't a fancy word. So like artistic just made it seem more, cute probably. So it's called artistic swimming now. I've been watching that on the NBC Sports app. Just to see like what they were doing. Listen, they do a lot of stuff underwater, and I'm just all I can do is swim. I can't do all the other stuff. But I've been watching that. I went back to watch some cycling. It's like they run around that little ring, like on them bikes.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like the speed skating just on bikes. That's pretty interesting to watch. So I've been watching the stuff them that I missed because I only watched like the major things when they aired, or I tried to catch them when they aired. Mm-hmm. But since the Olympics, the WNBA is back in action. Speaking of that, Kristi Toliver.
Oh yeah, let's get into our short sports.
Short sports.
Short sports. No. We need like a little intro or something. Put it.
Short sports.
There you go. Yes, Kristi Toliver she has been hired as the Dallas Mavericks assistant coach.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I think I know Becky Hammond is an assistant coach with the Spurs. Mm-hmm. I think Sue Bird is an assistant coach with the team too. Or she does something with an NBA team. I'm not sure exactly what.
Not sure, yeah.
I know Swin Cash works in the front office for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Okay.
So like,
shout out to more women, joining NBA. You know, we need more female presence
in these NBA offices.
If it's a referee or a coach or whatever, like
I'm great for it. Kristi Toliver, she currently plays for the Los Angeles Sparks. Yes,
she will be still playing this season with the Sparks while also being an assistant head coach, which. We can do it all. It's possible.
Which makes sense because the WNBA season is currently going on now, and the NBA isn't. So, around the time the WNBA season ends, that's when the men's season starts.
Right.
So, it's kind of like she'll be playing all year. Like, if she was to go play overseas, it's like an all-year thing for her because she's leaving one job going to the next.
Mm-hmm. Now, she has some NBA coaching experience. She was an assistant on the Washington Wizards staff for 2 seasons.
I think that when she played for Washington? Because she did play for the Mystics.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
So so shout out to her.
Shout out to Kristi Toliver. Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. So she thanks everybody for the love and support for this new journey with the Mavs. I can't wait to watch these games and see
and
see her on the sidelines, huh?
And just see what she brings, to the team dynamic, and just in a way of trying to help them. Get over the hump. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like with Luka, they are a great team, and I feel like the Mavs will make a playoff run, but I'm not sure if the run is going to be deep enough.
Right. I mean, you still got the Lakers and Warriors and
they can't really say Rockets because I don't know about them these days.
So little stats. She did help the Sparks, to the 2016 WNBA title. Was part of the Washington Mystics, yes. Part of that 2019 title. She averages 9.5 points in 15 games for the Sparks this season. So, yeah.
I went back to watch some of her highlights. Mm-hmm. She's more of she's done it a couple times on where she has hit shots at a buzzer beater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
nice.
Congratulations to her.
Yeah.
And she also has some EuroLeague championships. I know that she's played for the one team in Russia with Brittany Griner and Taurasi. So she has a pretty strong resume.
Okay. Well, cool.
Shout out to Kristi Toliver.
Yeah. Up next in sport shorts, we got Shikari Richardson.
Hey.
Yes. Speaking of the Olympics, you talked about earlier. So she will be racing in the Prefontaine Classic. She will be facing off against the 3 Jamaicans.
Who swept it?
Yes, who swept the medals.
Who swept the medals. I'm excited for this.
I am too.
Just to see, it gives us a glimpse of what could have been for the Olympics if she would have been allowed to run.
Yes.
If she would have been allowed to run.
So, my whole thing with Shikari Richardson is that people, and I posted this before, but people pretty much will lift you up and support you only just to tear you down, and that's what people are doing. But it's just sad, man. But a lot of people are saying she's too cocky, and she saying she just saying a lot of stuff. But I mean, you can't get mad at nobody who confident.
You can't if you don't have confidence, what is these what are you supposed to have?
Right.
If you don't believe in yourself, Nobody.
No, if nobody believes in you,
but believe in yourself,
right?
At all costs,
right?
At all. But I'm excited to see this, because I feel like we all know she made a mistake. I'm
sure she learned from it.
She owned it.
Right.
She took accountability from it. Yeah. Like, it's nothing to be mad about.
Like let's see her. Let like you said, we get to see how it would have been if she were in the Olympics. So let's just let her. And I see a lot of people saying, so she coming in fourth.
No, I think it'll be a good battle because if you followed the 100-meter between the Jamaicans that swept, like Elaine Hurrah, she won it in 2016 and defended it in 2020. And Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price has been a runner for Jamaica, so I think there's going to be a battle between them three. The other girl who
Shericka Jackson.
Shericka Jackson.
Shericka, I bet.
I mean, that's going to be a battle because, like, listen, they all are sprinters, like, for the Jamaican national team.
Yeah.
But I will say that I feel like Elaine Hurrah has a second gear that the other ones on her team don't have, which is why she has been able to power through and beat them by a significant gap.
Yeah, I think it's actually happening today. Today is Saturday, by the way, August 21st. I think it's happening today. The Prefontaine race, yeah, okay. Or classic, yeah. So,
listen, I'll be catching the highlights because I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. Because we all know that those three ladies, they swept the 100-meter final. They are all great in their own right. We know that Shikari has the speed as well. It just gives you an insight as to what could have been and what could be in the upcoming like world championships and then like all of the other like track and field meets that happen between 2020 and 2024, which is the next Olympics. And some people may not even return for 2024. Like, you just don't know.
Right. Yep. So we'll be covering that next week. Yeah. So.
That's fun, but I'm excited for that though.
Yeah, me too. Next up, we got Giannis. So apparently, Giannis,
he's still basking in his glory.
Not only that, but he becomes a first new member of the Brewers ownership. So he's part of the
Milwaukee Brewers. Like,
yeah, he purchased a stake in the Milwaukee Brewers.
He's basking in his NBA championship glory. He is living in it. Okay,
yes.
I'm not mad at it.
He did indeed. He's moving on to another sport.
I'm not mad at it. Not at all.
It happened this past Friday, August 20th. So yeah. Shout out
to him because like that's a whole different field from just it's different like when you're just a player like on a team than to go on and taking stake in a team in a whole different league. That's
yeah.
So Giannis is basking in his newfound
as he should.
He
said this is a dream come true for him. A kid being from Athens, Greece. To be able to be in this position from immigrant parents, being in this position. Yeah, he's living his best life right now.
He's basking. Shout out to him though.
Yeah. Also in sports shorts, we got Mr. LeBron James. So, if you haven't heard, so I guess he got like 0 votes.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It was what was the category?
Okay, so
they had to vote and he got 0 votes and he made a tweet about it. I don't think he took it too hard. He was joking about it though.
Yeah, so he got 0 votes for NBA's best player in the offseason. Yeah, but I think they voted for okay, so it's Giannis and Kevin Durant, which is an even split between those two. Yeah, and LeBron James was just like, this is giving me gas for next season.
I mean, I feel like I don't know because here's the thing. Like, I'm not saying he isn't a great player.
No one, not a NBA scout or executive, gave him 1 vote for best player in the NBA. So yeah, he his fifis, but you know, they're just giving him motivation to do what he got to do for next season.
But he needs to realize too that he's older.
Yeah, and then also you got Giannis, who just came fresh off a championship, and then Kevin Durant, who was balling in
The Olympics.
not only that, but in the final. No, he wasn't in the finals. But yeah, in the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
So,
Like, I don't think he realizes that, like, he's older. He's kind of close to, like, the end of his career. Like, you're not going to get the same recognition like you would have got in your earlier stages.
yeah, but he still got the juice though. He still got the gas.
But it's changing of the guards. It's changing. So it's changing, and he needs to just give it the program.
And then it also don't help with the fact that, which we'll get into, you know, with the trades and stuff, and them Lakers being an old team, that don't help. But
Geriatric.
So yeah,
I mean, I can understand like you'll be like in your feelings a little bit, and I get like you're gonna take this as motivation to like come back in the new season and just show everybody up, but you got to still understand like it's a new day, things are changing. Giannis is fresh off an NBA championship,
right?
Where you were defeated in the first round. Kevin is fresh off of a gold medal.
And also, I mean, Kevin Durant did ball out. Actually, he did ball out in the final or in the playoffs, you know, without having James Harden and Kevin or Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry. So, yeah. I mean,
you just have to take it as it is. I mean, I guess like use it as motivation like for the next upcoming season, but I'm not surprised by the votes. I'm not.
I thought he was get some.
Maybe 3.
Maybe.
I mean, you know. But I'm not surprised. But hey, you use whatever negativity as your motivation. If you're taking this as a negative aspect, use it and to your advantage just to come back better.
Yeah. So I mean, basically, they did say the differentiating factor was his age. He will be 37 in December.
You getting up there, brother?
He is getting up there, and I mean that's the age when most of them do retire. You'll be lucky if you get to 40. You know, still playing.
So I'm just not. Here's the thing.
And then also injury. Yeah.
I'm not sure like what else he's trying to accomplish. Like you are a 4-time NBA champion. You are considered in most people just to be the greatest of all time. Like I'm not sure what else he's trying to. It's like you are like an Olympic medalist as well. Like what else are you trying to accomplish?
I mean, this has happened to him before because apparently, when they missed the playoffs in 2019, he didn't get a single vote then, but 2 of them went to Kawhi Leonard. So, you know, because I think that's when he won Leonard won the championship, right? I think at that time
they won 2019. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
if age is a factor, there's just a factor that plays into this. Like,
I mean, also injuries too, because yeah. So
and you can't play forever. So.
Yeah.
But use it as your motivation.
Yeah,
I mean, take it as what it is. You know, no LeBron slander. It's just honesty. Like he is older, and so if that plays a factor into how they vote,
yeah.
And your particular playoff season this year wasn't the greatest, I can see why you didn't get any votes. Like, what else you want from us?
I don't know, but
Space Jam was not that great either.
Ooh.
But we discussed that. Yeah.
But y'all gonna be good. Y'all Lakers gonna be all right. But anyway, speaking of Lakers, lastly in the sports shorts, we got NBA opening night on TNT.
Christmas Day.
No. This isn't Christmas. This opening night.
I'm sorry.
Yes, October 19th. We got the Warriors versus the Lakers, and we got the Nets versus the Bucks. 2 great games.
That's gonna be 2 good games.
Ooh, we got the defending champs, the Bucks, going against the stacked Nets. Hopefully,
they should have had it against Phoenix. What? Phoenix were in the championship.
So you want them? You want them to get their ring while they in front of Phoenix like that?
Never mind.
Right. No,
but I feel like Phoenix should have a big opening like game. Too.
They should too, cause that would be nice.
Yeah, like.
But I don't know if against the Bucks though. It could be against somebody else, but.
But I wouldn't want to see my
I don't want to see you getting your ring after you beat out. No, I'm good.
But the Lakers Warriors, that's gonna be good.
Of course, that's always a good matchup.
Clay coming back,
always a good matchup. And then you got.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna need for Klay Thompson not to get hurt before the season start this year. Sir, I need you to just practice.
Don't be participating in no preseason games.
Just go to practice and get your little groove back. Cause Klay has to come back. But I will say the Warriors this past season did pretty well without Klay.
Yeah, because of Steph.
They made to the play-in tournament that I hope they don't bring back. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I didn't care.
Oh, that's just too many games.
I didn't care.
That's just way too many games. It was too lengthy for me.
It was too lengthy for me.
Nah. They want more money, obviously. But
that's going to be a good opening night.
Yeah.
Warriors, Lakers, Bucks, Nets. And the Nets should be at full strength. So everybody wants, want nobody to be injured. They should be just full and ready to go.
Yeah, the season will be interesting.
The season's going to be funny.
We say that about every season, though.
We do. But some stuff, it is going to be pretty funny. Because there's been a lot of weird trades happening.
Yeah, speaking of that, let's dive into that.
There's been a lot of them.
Yes, been a lot of contract extensions as well. I'll start off with the Clippers. The Clippers, they traded Pat Bev,
Dust Bucket,
Rajon Rondo, and Daniel Arturo. They traded them to the Grizzlies for Eric Bledsoe.
Here's the thing. Let me talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. As much as I don't care for Patrick Beverly, I feel like he's a dust bucket. He's a bum to me. He plays his part well as a defensive pest, right? But you're giving up all of these people just for Eric Bledsoe, like it ain't making too much sense.
Well, a day after that, Patrick Beverly was traded yet again to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Jarrett Culver and excuse me if I mispronounced his name, Juancho Hernangomez.
So Pat Bev just be tossing around like nobody wants him.
So yeah, he's gonna be at the Timberwolves. So yeah,
and they aren't like a real big market either.
Not really, no.
I mean to go from the Clippers to that. That's kind of like a downgrade.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, sorry to you.
He got traded twice in 1 week. Crazy, just moving you around.
Sorry to you, Patrick. But so, I feel like stuff like that happens when your attitude is horrible and when you probably do stuff on purpose.
Well, I mean,
it's kind of like karma. It's a little bit like karma, just a smidget. But I also heard that what is his name? He played for the Los Angeles Lakers. Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
He turned down. It was like a 8.4 million deal over so many years for like whatever deal he took. He shouldn't have took it. It wasn't whatever deal he took, he shouldn't have took it. And people on Twitter were in a uproar about like he needs a new agent. So he wanted to stay with the Lakers. They gave him an offer. Another team gave an offer, but the offer the other team gave wasn't the best. It wasn't better than the offer the Lakers gave. Okay. But he ended up going with the other team's offer, and it just wasn't a good look.
Yeah, so it looks like the Lakers offered him a 4-year, $84 million contract extension, and he rejected the highest offer that the Lakers could give him.
Yeah. So, and he took a lesser deal with the whole different team. I don't know if he just thought like
if he was gonna get more than that,
or if he thinks that if he goes to this other team that they're gonna give him like offer him more after this season.
So he signed with the Celtics on a 1-year, $5.9 million deal.
Yeah, that is not a better deal. Like 84. The Lakers will give you $84 million over 4 years.
So he lost out on about $75 million. Good $75 million
just for a 1-year contract. Whoever your agent is, you need to fire him because
that wasn't smart.
Whoever your agent is, you need to talk to him. Talk to your agent, sir, because you.
Man, are you managing yourself? Are you your own agent?
He like that dude who was in the courtroom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I ain't here to play. Yeah. You playing all right.
Played yourself.
Because why would you do that?
Man.
Whoever, I think he's either his own representation or whoever his agent is was off that day and wasn't reading the fine print.
That's crazy.
Why would you? What? That was a really bad deal. Like, I'm so confused. I have a lot of questions. I want to talk to him and just be like, sir, why would you do this to yourself? Like,
well, let's move on over to Ben Simmons. There hasn't been any movement yet, but the 76ers are wanting to trade this dude, like real talk. Because they want to trade this dude.
I guess him and Joel, they are making the impact as to what they thought they would.
Well, probably not Joel. Well, I mean, together, Ben Simmons choked. Like, he literally choked. So I'm saying
together, it isn't playing out to be how they thought it was going to play
out. Okay. So apparently the 76ers asked Golden State Warriors for Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, and the number 7 and 14 overall pick, and 2 future first round picks. They also asked the Raptors for Kyle Lowry, Fred Van Vliet, OG Anunoby, and the number 4 pick. But both teams turned it down.
Yeah. Nobody wants Ben Simmons, I don't think.
The 76ers are going to have to lower their demands because,
clearly nobody wants Ben Simmons.
They need more than just Ben Simmons. Clearly, y'all going to be stuck with this dude.
Clearly nobody wants Ben Simmons.
Clearly.
So I don't know if he shows up when he wants to, but if that's the case and you're constantly choking in high pressure moments or when it matters, you need to switch up your game, buddy.
I don't know.
But if nobody is taking these offers y'all are giving, before you come to me with an offer, make sure this is an offer you would take. Don't give me an offer you know yourself you wouldn't even look into or even give a second thought about. I would be disgusted.
Man.
I would be disgusted.
So, we'll see where he lands.
He's still floating. Oh, listen, I be feeling real bad for players like when teams just don't want them.
I mean, kind of not, because this is your job. But like, you're supposed to practice
and show up when it matters.
Yes. Like
Victoria, where's the sympathy?
I'm short on that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I get it. This is a job, first and foremost.
The
goal of this job, the goal of this job specifically, is to end in a championship.
All right, let's talk about some extensions.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, who's staying
instead of who's
big
going?
Contracts. So your boy Kevin Durant, possible 4 years, $192 million. Possibility of that being extended is strong.
I love him.
I love him. That's your boo.
I want y'all to know I just love him. That's all. I just want y'all to know.
So you got Steph Curry. He got an extension.
Steph is not leaving.
Of course, he ain't going nowhere.
Steph is their money maker.
Oh, so yeah. So let me redo that. So the Nets did reportedly offer him a 4-year, $198 million contract extension.
Okay, D.
Fresh off that gold medal win,
because he played well in the tournament.
Yep. He got a 4-year extension. So in 4 years he'll be about good 36. Right?
Close to that.
Yeah. He still got some years ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Kevin Durant got an extension. Steph got an extension.
Yeah.
I just feel like Steph he's not going anywhere. I'm curious to see though if Kevin Durant if he's gonna stay longer than, like, if he's gonna finish his career off in Brooklyn.
Yes. Oh well, as far as Steph Curry, he signed a $215 million extension. Whew.
So come on, Steph.
Lasting through 2025.
Ooh.
So this season, 2020 or 22-23 season, he'll earn $48 million. Then $51.9 million in the 23-24 season. $55.7 million in 24-25 season.
Hey, can I get $1?
And $59.6 million in the final year of the deal. That's ridiculous.
That's good. Listen,
Y'all better get this dude some help. Y'all better
Give him some
each
help.
season get him some help.
each season get him some help.
Cause man,
Cause y'all
y'all
giving
better
him, y'all giving Steph but I feel like Steph earns it though. He
sure.
earns it.
especially the last season. Whew.
He earns it. I'm not even mad at what they're offering.
Let me get a penny. Let me get a shiny penny.
I mean, can I get $10? You know what I'm saying? This on some gas, Steph earns it though.
That's crazy. Whew.
Oh,
This is the second 200 million plus like contract that he's been given.
he
So-
earns it. He earns it.
Which includes 3 championships, by the way. So, just saying.
And it was 3 championships in like 3 years.
Yeah, ridiculous.
He earns it. I'm not mad at this at all. Get that man that money.
So Luka Doncic,
Oh, sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Apple. Luka Doncic, Android, we don't have these problems. We put ours on silent.
It is
You know.
on silent. I think I pressed the button on my watch. Okay, sorry, peeps.
So Luka, he signed a $207 million contract with the Mavericks.
That's well deserved too.
I
feel like that's well deserved. Like Luka,
Yeah.
I feel like when he gets into that zone, he balls.
So his contract is going to be extended to the 2027 season.
Oh,
Oh, you locked in.
you locked in, baby.
He locked in.
This is only 2021. You're locked in. Oh, he okay.
He locked in for a good 5 years.
Like he like that. He like Dallas is my home.
5 seasons, yeah.
He like Dallas is my home. I like it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, he's locked in. Mm-hmm. I feel like he earns that too, though. Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yeah. So those are the big extensions going on.
Those are the big extensions.
Yes.
Okay, I want to talk about these trades.
Go ahead.
As we all know, trade season has commenced.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like trade season is the best thing about the seasons, because you get to see where people are going, and what kind of havoc is going to be happening in the upcoming season.
Okay.
So I was getting updates. So if you follow our Instagram, I did make a highlight of some of the trades that I did catch. I kind of missed some of them. So on Monday, August 2nd, my ESPN alert said, NBA free agency alert. Former 76ers Dwight Howard is returning to LA for the Lakers.
Yes.
Next one says, same day, back to back. NBA free agency alert. The former Heat forward, Trevor Ariza, agrees to a 1-year deal.
Trevor Ariza?
With the Lakers.
Trevor Ariza?
Yeah. With the Lakers.
Trevor Ariza?
I'm gonna keep going. Thank you.
I heard that name.
The NBA free, this is on the 2nd as well. NBA free agency alert. Former Lakers guard Caruso agrees to join the Bulls on a 4-year, $37 million deal. Oh, Caruso's leaving.
He's joining Lonzo Ball.
He's going to the Bulls.
Yeah, with Lonzo Ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
August 3rd, the very next day, the NBA free agency alert on former Lakers center Andre Drummond agrees to a 1-year deal with the 76ers. Okay. I feel like that's okay. I don't really think that Drummond did much. I mean, he played his role when he played. Okay, cool. Woj tweeted this on August 15th. He said the Los Angeles Clippers, oh, you already mentioned this, but they are trading Pat Bev and Rajon Rondo and Daniel Arturo to the Memphis Grizzlies for Eric Bledsoe. I still feel like there was a lot for Eric Bledsoe, but that's just my opinion. There was a lot. Just for
I
Eric
agree.
Bledsoe.
I agree.
There was a whole lot just for one person, especially Eric. No shade though. 6 days ago, we just mentioned Luka. He had a 5-year extension max, contract. So shout out to him. Oh, Jimmy Buckets.
Mm-hmm.
He is getting a $184 million deal for 4 years. He's re-signing with the Heat.
Yeah.
I don't think the Heat are going to let him go anytime soon. I feel like they want to keep him and build around him.
Yeah.
So so shout out to Jimmy Buckets. And so that's all that I have currently for trades.
Also, James Harden, forgot to mention him. So he signed a 4-year, I think like a 3 or 4 year extension, like $161 million
With the Nets?
with the Houston Rockets.
Oh, he's going back to the Rockets.
Oh wait, you know what? Yes, you're correct.
I'm gonna say.
I still for some reason associate him with the Rockets.
Say Baby Bird going back to the Rockets.
I still associate him with the Rockets for whatever reason.
So he's.
But yes, he did sign. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was finna say Baby Bird going back to the Baby Bird going back to the Rockets. Okay.
My biz ad. Yes.
Okay. On July 29th, this is what popped up on my ESPN updates first. That kind of got me in an uproar. Then the other one started coming. Breaking news. Lakers and Wizards, they have agreed on a trade that will send Russell Westbrook to the Los Angeles Lakers. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm so excited for Brody, only because he's from LA. He finally gets to play in the city where he is from, and probably play for a team. And probably play for a team that he probably has always wanted to play for,
or has a chance of winning.
Yeah,
finally.
And I think Kobe was like an idol for him too. So this may be like full circle for Russell. And y'all know I want Westbrook to get a ring. So he's going there. Everybody's favorite basketball player, who has been put through the ringer. He went from Denver to New York. Now he was in Portland. Now he's going to LA. It's Carmelo Anthony. Melo is going to the Lakers as well.
You know who also is going to the Lakers?
Who?
Mr. Carmelo.
I just said Melo.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
No. I just said he went from Denver to New York.
I thought you was talking about. I thought you was talking about.
No.
I thought you was talking about Westbrook.
No. Our favorite person, he has went from Denver. He gave everything he had to the Knicks, and then they played him. Then when he went to Portland and showed out and showed out in some games there. Now he's going to LA as well. I'm excited for Melo too. I want him to get a ring as well.
Speaking of Carmelo in Denver, George Karl, he basically is slamming Carmelo.
For what?
Pretty much saying he was a ball hog and a, I don't know if I can say this word on here.
Let's just let it out.
Shitty defender.
He sound like a hater.
Yeah.
You sound like a hater, sir. Like, what is your real issue?
Yeah, I mean, this is just coming out like recently.
And Melo hasn't played for Denver in forever.
Since the 2000 era.
Since the early 2000s.
Like,
since he got drafted in 2000.
Carmelo may finally have his chance of winning an NBA championship, and
George Karl's being a hater.
A big one.
Sorry, thanks. I'm sorry. Like, I don't understand where the hate is coming from.
I don't.
Okay.
He just, yeah. He decided to take a shot at him,
I don't think Carmelo cares.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we are I'm talking about Dwight Howard going back to the Lakers, Trevor Ariza going to the Lakers, Caruso leaving the Lakers, Westbrook and Melo going to the Lakers, let's discuss. I don't care what y'all say, but I truly believe that after the Lakers were pushed out of the first round of the NBA playoffs, I immediately knew that LeBron was going to make some changes. He went to that front office and said, if y'all want me to stay here, y'all got to make some changes. because Kyle Kuzma is gone too.
Okay.
So Kuzma is gone.
Schroeder gone.
Schroeder, Caruso, and you bringing back Dwight Howard, who was on the championship team for like
that
the
I don't understand, but.
And then you're bringing in Trevor Ariza, and then you're getting Westbrook and Melo. Here's my thing: I feel like these are all great players, right? But you have to understand they're older.
I mean, you got Carmelo and LeBron, who's like 36, 37.
Yeah.
You got Russell Westbrook, who's 32.
Dwight Howard, he up there too. I think Trevor Ariza might be 32 as well.
Listen, Dwight Howard's about 35. He's 35.
It's giving very
Geriatric.
Yeah.
Trevor Ariza is 36.
They gonna need Icy Hot after every game. Icy Hot gonna have to sponsor this team. It's giving very old.
Very.
And I'm not sure if these are the demands that if these are the demands LeBron went into the front office with, because I strongly believe that he is a part of this team being assembled the way it's being assembled. You're not going to tell me otherwise. You're not.
So apparently Russell Westbrook would like to relieve LeBron of some duties, to make life easier for him on this team. He wants to make it easier for LeBron. That's his goal on this team.
I mean, that's good to say.
It's, share playmaking duties,
I mean, that's good to say.
I don't know. I think they might. I mean, we haven't seen.
It might work.
Just like with the Brooklyn Nets when, we saw the whole, Avengers lineup. We was like.
It was like Avengers, wasn't it?
Yes, man. There's assembling everybody.
Like top tier Avengers. I kept wondering, where's their cap space? They gotta be at the cap. They kept bringing in people like, all right, they gotta be out
they doing that whole Avenger thing. We was like,
they gotta
this
be
may
out
not work. I mean, it kind of didn't for a little bit because of injuries, but but we still haven't seen them,
at full strength.
Right. Yeah. So we still. So with the Lakers, we haven't seen them play yet. We can't really prejudge.
You cannot. But I will say that this is an older squad, and Anthony Davis is still very injury prone.
Oh, God, yeah.
He is still very injury prone.
This is why they getting all these people, because
if he's healthy and this squad it's what it's going to be. All right, this is a look. But if he is not healthy, if he is not healthy and age starts to show for them, this can be a disaster.
It's probably like all these people because of this.
Because he is very injury prone.
Yeah, this dude is made out of glass,
plastic.
Jeez.
He's very injury prone, and that is not being funny. It's like injury follows him. So
I don't know. This probably will count as a real win because, that 20 or that 2020? That season is still a big old asterisk for me because
I like the bubble.
It was cool for what it was at the time.
Hey, I like the bubble.
At the time it was cool, but
I want to see how this is going to work out. It is giving geriatric. It's very. They're gonna have to be sponsored by Icy Hot. I'm not playing. But I want to see how this is gonna play out and work for them. I do. And I really want Westbrook to get a ring, and I want Melo to finally be able to get a ring.
We all want them to get a ring,
But they
gotta deserve it though. We can't just
You have to
just because we want them to get a ring. They gotta earn it.
Just like, and you still gotta keep in mind, Phoenix may come back with a vengeance this year.
See, you like this. That's what I'm saying. These teams been teams you never expected.
And Phoenix is not trying to build a powerhouse. Phoenix is just
they already got
to work with what they got.
Right.
They like the Devin Booker and CP3 they liked it. They trying to work with what they got and keep it as is. Mm-hmm. DeAndre Ayton, that works for them.
Yeah.
So Phoenix might be another one that's to slip in there next year.
Yeah.
And I do know that Dame Lillard, he is going back to Portland. But I think they got rid of CJ McCollum.
So, we were talking about the Lakers, right? Mm-hmm. Them being old or whatever. Russell Westbrook, I think LeBron clapped back, but Russell Wilson clap back.
Wilson or Westbrook? Wilson or Westbrook?
Child, Russell Westbrook. Did I say Wilson?
That's Sierra Hood. That's football.
I haven't eaten today, y'all, so don't mind me. I got these people mixed up. But anyway, Russell Westbrook, he clapped back at the haters saying, you know, about the Lakers being old or whatever. He pretty much was like, you know, he was the champion once he made it to the NBA. So if he does win an NBA championship with the Lakers, it won't change his life. He pretty much fired back at Stephen A. Smith. You know.
I can't wait to NBA on TNT. Oh, I'm sick of Stephen A. He yells.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
He pretty much was like, this. If you do get a championship, it won't change nothing because he was already a champion when he made it to the NBA.
Come on, Westbrook.
So
give a word.
He don't give a crap about it.
Yeah, I feel like
he don't care.
I feel like a championship, it is great. It adds to your resume, but I don't feel like it makes or break a player. Allen Iverson to me is one of the greatest players too, and he never got a ring. Never got a ring. But you would never tell me that this man is not great. And he isn't listed in the NBA legend list.
Yeah, man, just be a cherry on top.
It's just cherry on top.
Basically.
But he's a great player. And people respect AI. It's not gonna make a break on your career if you don't win a championship.
Yeah,
it's just a little added sprinkle, like a little razzle dazzle, you know, little razzle dazzle. But I'm ready for the season to start because I want to see how, and I don't want to keep calling him geriatric, but you know that's just what it's giving.
Ain't that your team? You gonna support your team? You gonna stick beside your team?
I'm gonna stick beside him. I'm gonna stick beside him. So yeah, I'm sticking beside him. Okay. That purple and gold. I got.
All right.
But it's very geriatric. That's it. That's it. And I say that because, like, you know, these pro sports, it's all about agility, youth, all of that. And so when you are getting up in age, like, you don't always have that no more, and your body works different. It's you older. Like for example, like take Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi. Mm-hmm. They are older. Sue Bird will be, I think like 41 this year.
Well, yeah, but you can't really compare the two.
But I was speaking of in terms of them going. This was their 5th Olympic gold medal. Mm-hmm. That's so. I doubt they return for the next one. Now Diana made a joke and was like, "See you in Paris," but I highly doubt that actually happens. The same with Allison Felix. Mm-hmm. This was her 5th Olympics as well. She's 35. She's not going to come to the next one. So like, at some point, age honestly does play a factor in your sport, and whether or not like you have to really have a honest talk with yourself and say, this now
you know you can't you can't go no further. This is it.
because I feel like Tom Brady, his talk is coming now. He like what 42, but he's still the greatest. But I feel like
it's all how you feel too. Like if you feel like you good, then keep going.
But it's all about how you feel. But if you
it's a mental thing.
But if you get hurt really bad,
it's a mental thing too.
Yeah, I mean it's still geriatric, but it's okay. I'm excited though.
Yes.
I think it'll be great. I think Dwight Howard, he played his role, and so I think that's why they are bringing him back.
If he don't do nothing, he do that.
I think that's why they're bringing him back is because when he was there, he knew that he was going to be a role player. So he played his role, and so his role that he played, it helped him win that championship in 2020 in the bubble. So I think that's why they are bringing him back is because like he knows what he's here for.
Right.
I honestly don't know why they grabbing Trevor Ariza. I can't tell you. I have no idea.
I mean, he is good at the 3-point line, but you know.
And I feel like that's why they're getting Melo.
Because they ain't got Caruso. You know, wasn't he like a? Yeah. Anyway, but yeah.
And he ran plays too, I think too. But I think that's why they're getting Melo too, is because Melo, he good from the 3-point line as well.
I mean, he play his role too. He may be coming off the bench, but
he gonna play his role.
Yeah.
And Westbrook and LeBron, that's
gonna be the duo right there. And then Anthony Davis, you know,
if he's not injured,
you're right. So we'll see.
It's going to be interesting. We haven't got any more like recent updates on trades, but I feel like they're gonna continue to come. I want to see what's gonna happen next.
We got like a good month left.
Because like they are in summer league.
Yeah.
The summer
And shout out to, speaking of summer league, shout out to LiAngelo.
Yeah, LiAngelo Ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said I'm sick of y'all talking about Lonzo and LaMelo. I play too, brothers. He said he's sick of y'all.
Yeah, but his game, like, he cool, you know. But his game, what I noticed is mostly he'll just stand around at the 3-point line until they feed him the ball and he make the 3-point.
Okay,
that's what I see.
That's weird.
So yeah, you can't do that all game. So yeah,
I still feel
but he good. I ain't knocking his talent. He good, but I just noticed that
he just stands
in his game. He just stands at the 3-point line
and wait
until they give him the ball. Like, shoot it, and he shoot it. But you know,
and then LaMelo,
he feels like he should belong in the NBA.
Maybe
the Hornets, they giving him a chance.
This the point of the G League. It's to show what you can do in the G League, and then they bring you up from the G League to play in the So yeah, just keep showing out. I will say that LaMelo is still the better player of them. I wonder what Lonzo is going to bring to the Bulls, though.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
He's going to be with Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is fresh off of a gold medal as well.
Yeah, so he feels like I think Lonzo is like he's happier being on the Bulls now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think the Pelicans wasn't a good fit?
According to Lonzo,
it was
probably not.
But he went there with Brandon Ingram. They both came from the Lakers. So like you have somebody who you knew,
right?
I wonder. I want to see what Zion is going to bring this year because like I don't think he lived up to the hype.
Right.
He did it.
Most of them never do, but you know.
Some do, some don't.
Some yeah. But
some do, some don't. Good episode.
I can't wait for these rookies too. If y'all seen the NBA draft, like the three Jalens, 3 different Jalens. Like, oh god, we gotta differentiate.
Be like, hey, his number is
like.
He plays for this team.
I'm excited about these rookies this season.
I'm always eager to see what they bring.
They was is it Jalen? Yeah, but yeah.
I'm always eager to see like what they're gonna bring because it's a difference in playing college ball and being the greatest there than to come in here and being a bum off the, like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I'm always eager to just to see like what the rookies bring.
Jalen Green, my bad, y'all.
Great episode, peeps.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all be watching these games. Make sure y'all watching Summer League. Make sure you are watching the WNBA because they are still in action. Speaking of WNBA, the Seattle Storm and the Connecticut Sun, they played the inaugural Commissioner's Cup game. The game happened like a few days after the Olympics ended. The Seattle Storm did win. So shout out to them on winning the first inaugural Commissioner's Cup game. I had no idea like what that was about, but hey, they got another trophy after they built. So shout out to them. If you are not, make sure you are checking out our website for one. It's wdwkas.com. Learning about all things us, watching our videos, the episodes. Get you some merch, hats, shirt. Just get you something. We like that. We like that stuff. If you do not already, make sure that you do follow us on our Instagram. The Instagram, it is WDWKAS Podcast.
And our Twitter is What Do Women Know 1, and that's KNO, the number 1.
Also, make sure that you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to that YouTube and hitting that notification bell. The YouTube, it is also WDWKAS Podcast. As always, I'm Brina Cole.
And I'm Vicky D.
We shall see y'all next week. Peace.
You are now listening to the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period.